How y'all doing? This is vlog number 36. Now, this is still a time of lynching. We are in a time of lynching. We never have stopped lynching. The United States has not stopped lynching blacks. I thought, like you did, that lynching was over with, but it isn't. It's not over with by a long shot. They are still lynching blacks. From slavery to the 1960s, they were lynching blacks, and they haven't stopped. I thought it was over with, but it isn't. Now, if someone like Brianna Taylor, she's a law-abiding citizen, she wants to be a EMT or whatever. If the police can go in her house and knock down her door and shoot her 8 times, there's no hope for the rest of us. And she's a law-abiding citizen. There's no hope for the rest of us. That means the police can go in our house at any time and shoot us 8 times. Okay? Now, see, nowadays they're not using a rope to lynch blacks, black women, black men, black children. They're using the gun. They're using police powers to hunt down blacks. But we are in a time of lynching, y'all. Now, see, the police, I always thought of them as working people. They're just people who need a job. But, actually, the police have given me a lot of breaks. I don't have an issue with the police necessarily. Okay, they have given me a lot of breaks. 3 times I was speeding, 3 times they didn't give me a ticket. One time my car stopped and the police got that charger thing and restarted my car. So the police have been, okay with me. Okay, but if I am confronted with a police officer, the first thing I do is lower my voice. I talk in a conversational tone. I do not, holler, scream, and blow snot, because I know that is going to upset them. So you got to understand, though, the police are already on edge. Everybody's on edge right now. So they are on edge, okay? Now, the police are actually brutes with guns. They are trained to kill and to subdue. They are not trained to think, because they don't think. And I submit to you, a great deal of officers are illiterate. Because anytime you can get the address wrong, that means you didn't read the original address. And you don't know whether the house is north, south, east, or west. And you go kill an innocent person, even if they're 80, 90 years old. Even if they're 80, 90 years old. Okay. You go kill an innocent person because you got the address wrong, which tells me they can't read the address at all. They're illiterate. So you got brutes with guns who are illiterate. And they're hiring, the police department's hiring a lot of these foreigners. They're hiring Hispanics who hate blacks anyway. They're hiring Asians. They're hiring people from Somalia. And they can't even read in their own language. So how are they going to read in English? Okay? Police are not trained to think. They're trained to kill first, subdue first, think later. But they're not trained to think first. For example, if they see a group of black guys, most of whom have dreadlocks, the police, logically, you should not even bother them. You should leave them alone. But the police going to stick their nose in their business. Why are y'all guys standing on the corner, etc.? And next thing you know, there's a tragedy. Okay? But most of us will just leave that situation alone. Okay? But lynching is not over. Okay? It's not over, y'all. Police are using their power, their position as police officers to kill black men, black women, and black children. Okay? They're using the gun. They're not using the rope anymore, necessarily. They're using the police power. Have a nice day.